It's no secret that I love VAIL. Recently, I played with Bread King in Olin VR's first ever Hot Zone tournament. We won, by the way, but that's not what this video is about. The tournament was a bit of a mess. Kits weren't loading in, players were confused, and many streamers trying VAIL for the first time had a lousy first experience. Today, I want to suggest several changes and address many bugs currently in VAIL extraction to point the team in the right direction. These changes are essential, in my opinion, for the longevity of VAIL extraction and should be considered before any new major features are released. I hope you enjoy. One of the most readily accessible kits for new players working with a budget are the gear tokens. As it currently stands, there are 3 gear tokens players can get. Currently, players get 1 enhanced gear token every day that they log on, with rare and elite gear tokens being available for gel, or are granted daily with an active VAIL Alliance subscription. The fact that rare and elite gear tokens are only available to paying players is ridiculous and unfair. I think that players should be able to claim the tokens, then a timer is set to show when they can claim them next. I think players should be able to claim an enhanced gear token every 12 hours, a rare gear token every 24 hours, and an elite gear token every week. This will reward players who log in frequently, and having a visible timer after manually claiming will help with player retention since claiming gear tokens would become more personal. Players progress in VAIL extraction by earning or purchasing skill points to unlock the ability to purchase specific gear. Players get 3 missions a week, with a 4th available to VAIL Alliance members. No problem there. The problem lies in the fact that skill points are purchasable for 2,000 gel, which is about $5 each. It is worth mentioning that they used to be 6,000 gel, which is $15 each. Tying progression to a purchasable commodity is blatantly pay to win, which is extremely disappointing because Tropical had made it clear that there would be no pay to win mechanics in VAIL extraction ever. The game needs to simply remove the option to buy skill points for extraction entirely. Furthermore, all standard gear should be available from the get-go. You can't even buy a bag, shield, nor heals until you get skill points to unlock it. It's also incredibly unreliable to find heals and a backpack in weapon rooms before anyone else does. The biggest issue with VAIL extraction right now is how buggy the physical stash system is. Items don't like to stay where they're placed, items will randomly duplicate, and this entire system is causing issues where players' loadouts will not follow them into game. The biggest issue with VAIL extraction, which caused problems during the tournament, was that players, more often than not, did not get the loadouts they equipped when loading into the raid. Players would spawn without bags, without their weapons, without shields, healing items, or with less ammo than they had purchased. I feel the physical stash system may have been rushed and this is the main cause of these problems, but that's just speculation. This needs to be addressed immediately, otherwise players will continue to be turned away from VAIL extraction. This last section is full of small gripes that I have, so they're going to be quite fast. Gear tokens do not grant shield chargers. Why not? The only place where shield chargers and nanobot sprays spawn naturally is the weapons room in security. Safe containers are only available to VAIL Alliance members even though they are no longer being tested. VAIL combat owners should at least have 1 slot in my opinion. Players on PCVR still tend to have intense lag spikes when aiming at bots or while bots are targeting them, especially with magnified scopes. Some items you bring out of a raid cannot be equipped through your tablet, but this is currently being looked into. I don't want this video to turn you away from VAIL extraction. It's still in early access, and I wish for the game mode to be more fair and fun for players, especially players trying it for the first time. I hope the developers see this and reconsider their priorities if need be. I love AEXLAB, VAIL, and the community with all my heart, but I also love my fellow streamers and I understand their frustrations. Feedback like this helps the game get better, more fair, and if the players get loud and offer solutions they'd be happy with, compromises can be made for the health of the game. Seek, secure, survive.